Hey, there it is. I see it in Twitch. Awesome. Okay, cool. Got my chat going. Right now it's just you and me, Anthony. How you doing?
Doing great. Couldn't be better.
So good. Hold on, I need to get the rest of my head in this frame. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, it's you and me. I think a couple people are gonna be trickling in as we're just kind of figuring this thing out. But who knows? Maybe
I
it'll
heard
be.
railway, so I had to come. I'm the biggest railway fanboy there is, so
Maybe it'll be zero. But I know you're a huge fan. Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about why.
yeah, so what railway is great for is it's like a back-end Netlify. So Netlify gives you like 2-click, 1-click, 0-click sometimes deploys to like get your front end up.
Okay.
Railway is the same deal, but for a Postgres database, a MySQL database, a Mongo database, a Redis instant. It basically gives you all these same kind of things, but with like a really, really easy deploy story to the point where like you spin up a Postgres database, it takes 5 to 10 seconds, and then they let you click a button that like copy and paste a whole pSQL command that gets you set up like in your terminal to like start writing SQL queries. Like it
Okay.
is just so ridiculously easy to get a backend set up. Now I'm not sure if you can get a front end on it though, so getting a remix app on it might be a bit strange.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I know Alex was like very excited about it, so we'll see like kind of like what kind of nonsense we end up having to do to get it going.
But for me, like if I'm ever doing like a simple Redwood kind of app and I want to show like actually the full stack with the database deployed running, I'll go to Railway, I'll spin up a database like on the spot, then take that environment variable and plug it into my Redwood project. So that's like
Nice.
a really common workflow. I do it like all the time, multiple times a week probably.
Awesome. That's super cool. Super cool. Okay, I'm gonna write this tweet. Invite people on Twitter. What is it? Remix run?
Hi, I'm people on Twitter.
Hey, people on
Yeah,
Twitter.
you are.
What's up? At Remix Run.
I corrected Josh Como on some CSS stuff today.
By the way, you're showing your
What?
messages right now on the stream.
Oh shoot. Yeah, sorry.
Doxing yourself left and right over here.
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I was trying so hard not to dox myself. Okay. And then Railway app? Railway app. I wish there was I need to minimize that. What's their Twitter, Anthony?
1 second. It might just be Railway. Yeah, they used to be something more complicated, but they were able to nab the actual at Railway. So that's it.
Interesting. Nothing's coming up in my autocomplete. Railway. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it and see if it sticks.
Yeah, no, that should be good.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
double check your tweet.
All right. I got this open. I got that open. I got so many
Yeah,
things
you're all
open
good.
right now. So many things open. And hey, Alex is here, which means that, we might actually get something done today.
Oh, here,
Hey,
jump into the
Michael.
Railway Discord also. We might get some people hop on with us.
So you confident in this, Alex? I'm just like I'm just willing to look real stupid here, but I know that you have some experience here.
Yeah, the one thing that I haven't done is figuring out how to get it to automatically deploy
Uh-huh.
with the npm token. So I just always do manual deploys from my computer, and I'm very careful not to commit my token because Railway respects the gitignore file.
Okay. All right,
So
so I'm gonna have a window ready to go on the side here in case I need to do something, you know, do something like that. Okay, so I got my. Okay. All right. If anybody is on here and you're not muted, then if you could kindly go into server, or was it server stream mode, so we don't hear the brrrling, brrrling, that'd be great. And then I think We'll be ready to go. We got like a minute and a half. Minute and a half. I need like some cool like timer or something like that.
Here, while you wait, might as well turn on the video. I've got Daisy today.
Oh hey, what's up,
Oh, this
Daisy?
can help us deploy.
She doesn't know where to look.
Maybe that is she's just intentionally ignoring us.
She's reading all of the secret messages in the UI.dev Slack.
Nice, nice. All right. I'm so excited. It's already let me pull up a let's see, railway. I cannot spell railway. Why is that? Why can I not do it?
Oh, by the way, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see steps in on here.
What? Where you at?
Yeah, right here.
Oh hey!
Boom.
Easy GraphQL endpoints for application data. I love it.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff with them. When I started doing streams for Steps and the first like partner stream we did, I did with Greg Shear from the railway team. Then we also have gotten Jake, the founder, on as well. So
Nice.
big fans of them.
Nice. Cool. Hey, it's that time. Let's do this. Welcome everybody. Welcome my friends here in Discord. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I'm really excited. We got two railway experts slash enthusiasts and a remix app which we just painfully constructed over like on Friday. So that was super fun times.
I've been told that without pain there is no gain.
I think that might be true. I'm not entirely certain, but I think that might be true. Let's see what we got going on here today. So we have so our goal today in our kind of like Hacktober fun streaming extravaganza with no rules and no limits and no expectations is that we're just gonna kind of like try and deploy our remix app to Railway. I think there's a number of places that we could do it, but given that we have so much enthusiasm for Railway, we just figured we would kind of go that direction and see where it takes us. God only knows if this is going to work, but we're excited to see how it goes. All right, so let's check out Railway real quick. It's at railway.app. That's where we're at right now, and this gradient is just. Are you picking this up, Ben? Are you seeing this? This purple gradient, I feel like is like where you live. I feel like this is probably making you pretty happy.
This is very new too. This is like a
Yeah.
week old or something.
I do love me a good purple gradient, gotta say. It's strong purples, yeah.
Woo, woo.
Though I have to say, when I know that this is already a distraction here, but when I picked purple as a brand, it was because virtually nothing was using purple, and now everything's using purple. I'm like, I know I'm a trendsetter, but like, you don't have to put me to shame that quickly.
It's true. Purple is tight right now. We got, I feel like the only site I knew that was using purple before, and I feel like this is very much on topic, was like Heroku. And so this is purple. I feel like Twitch.
Twitch as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Twitch leans
Twitch has
pretty
always
heavy
been strong.
purple. Yeah. But you know what though? You're my favorite purple site by a long shot.
Well, thank you. You're my favorite black and white site that claims to be a yellow site.
I do like black and white. I do like black and white. All right, let's do this. So, I don't know what I'm doing, but we have a create first project button here. If there's no objections, then I think that we'll probably just do that. Create first project sounds like a good place to start.
For sure.
Welcome. Railway
Doesn't
is
require any kind of credit card. You're all set.
helps you get things done. Command K. Um, if you, I assume that we'll be able to recycle any tokens that show up. So I'm gonna just kind of go with no fear and then pull this off screen if I need to. But let's see. Command K. Okay, interesting. Railway is the cloud that helps you get things done. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so we
So
have a
I would definitely start with an empty project and go from there.
empty project, not the deploy from GitHub
Mhm.
repo.
we can set up the deploying from repo later.
Okay.
But like I said earlier, I don't know how to do that with the npmrc file shenanigans that Remix does. I'm researching that right now.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
we'll
Okay.
adjust it later if I figure it out.
Hold tight. Well, we set up your project.
It's also worth pointing out that they have like a lot of really built out starters. So I would guess there's not currently a Remix starter yet, but if there was one of those, there would be like just a one-click kind of deploy.
Yeah. Okay. I did just post a key. Let's see. Trip tip on railway login. Okay. So I wonder how I can. Maybe I have to create a new
Sorry,
app.
which one?
I just posted a key, project ID. I think that's, or that's not a token.
I
That's
don't
just a
think that'll.
project ID. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
and
don't think that'll
stuff
be a problem.
their dashboard is hiding everything automatically for you. So if you start looking at variables, they're going to be hidden until you show them.
Okay. Killer.
Yeah, and
Woo.
that project
Yeah.
ID, like if somebody tried to do Railway Link with that project ID,
Yeah.
they'd have to log in as you.
Okay. Cool. 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 Whew. Thought I was
Yeah,
thought I
they
was
got
already in a
they got
bad mode.
good DevSecOps over there, so they're already thinking about this kind of stuff.
Nice. Let's go into our it's weird. My camera set, or with my screen set up right now, it's like my app switcher is only showing up on the stream screen for some just unknown reason. It's all quite a cluster right now. Okay, cool. So we're in our not quite yet. Is there some stuff already up to date? What was the stuff that I did? What is this? Oh, did I ran a build probably? Okay, let's do that. Matt Sikowski, what's up, my friend? Welcome. Good to see you. In the Discord, in the Twitch chat. Okay, cool. Let's open this up. All right, so install Railway. We're gonna have to do an npm install command here in our empty project here. So we can do that.
It's a global install, so you can install it anywhere.
Ah, there we go.
By the way, I figured out how to do the environment variables.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
So when we get to that point, I will hook you up.
Sharks all around on Twitch. Thanks for following Adulto. All right, so we have our global runway command installed. Great, great, great. We're good there. Connect to this project. So we're going to run this command, railway link. I'm just following the instructions as they come at me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got to do that same thing. I'm going to open up a new tab, get all that stuff sourced. Those goodies. Oh, no. Command not found, railway. Okay, so did I do this
you need
right?
the Railway CLI if you don't already have that.
Thought that's what I just did, though.
Okay.
I thought npm install global railway CLI.
NPM is going at us again.
What the heck?
You
Ruining our
can
lives.
download it with Brew, so you may want to try
Yeah.
that also.
Oh,
Or just
That
try
would
and check
take
your Railway
forever, though.
version first before you do anything crazy.
so, was it?
Here's what I would do.
What would you do?
If I were you, I would install it as a dev dependency and then just use
Run it
npx
locally?
railway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
It's probably faster than Brew because Brew is notoriously slow.
Yeah, Brew's gonna take forever. Also, I don't see anything for. Maybe it's under a different name. Okay, yeah. So we're going to install that locally. So let's grab this command again. Npm install railway. We're gonna take out the G. Honestly, it's kind of nice to like learn these things about Node. So we're gonna install that locally in our project. Okay, so
And
we
then
should.
anytime you want to run it, you have to use npx.
Okay. Or we could create a script for it too, right?
Yes, you could.
Yeah. Okay. But let's just do npx right now. So we're gonna do npx runway.
Yeah, for those
Go ahead.
Railway,
that don't know,
not
if
runway.
you use npx and the packages binary is inside of the node modules folder,
Mhm.
it'll use that instead of going to the registry to get a package. That way you can use any binary that's been downloaded into a project pinned to that specific version.
Very cool. And that's kind of, I feel like that's a way that a lot of the 11D docs kind of communicate things as well, which is really interesting because I haven't seen a lot of projects that that communicate the like npx strategy like all the way.
Yeah, there's some. This is also Postgraph file. They do the same thing. They're like, don't do global installs. Do this. It's gonna save you pain down the
Yeah.
road. I
Yeah.
kind of like global
also just
installs, but
yeah,
it's yeah, I don't know.
I also just like it for the sake of working with other people. Like it's an easier way to guarantee that everyone's operating off of the same version of
Yeah.
11D or other framework here, right? Whereas if you're global installing it, then you all kind of have to agree to hold hands and jump at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make sure you're keeping your stuff up to date and that you're upgrading your CLI. And yeah, there's a lot more maintenance required.
It's so
God
visceral,
forbid
Ben.
you have multiple projects at the same time.
Let's all hold hands and jump at the same time. All right, so I'm railway linking right now, not runway. Let's see what we got. Okay. npx installed 168 and 28. Okay. Command link not recognized. What? Why is it not recognized? And also, does it matter? Did it do what we needed it to do?
You probably need to log in first.
So
Ah,
try npx railway login.
yeah, npx railway login. Okay, again, npx, looking at my local. Does it say that, by the way?
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's frustrating.
This version of CLI has been deprecated. What?
Yeah,
Well,
so
we should.
apparently when you're
So have we actually looked up the docs yet in terms like how they say to install the CLI?
it says right here, but when he tried that, it didn't work. So
Yo, can we just like
if
rename this the pain stream? Like this is like literally the hard way every time. Every time.
yeah,
Okay, I would do brew install right now, but you can keep.
Okay.
There's also a shell script to install that might be faster as well.
All right. So then
I'll-
at
I'll
least
yes,
it's
let you decide
install
which of the two you want to
everything
use.
without looking first.
uh wait, oh shoot. No, that wasn't it. I copied the wrong thing. Oh, I didn't grab the brew install. Brew install. Do I have to tap it
Sounds like you're
first? Or...
saying she bear, Bruin.
I don't think you need to tap it. It doesn't
Okay.
say so.
Man, what a just all round like I don't think I did it like I've never had any problem running any other projects on this machine. Like I don't understand what happened. Like I start streaming to Twitch and then everything breaks.
You're working on the cutting edge now. You're building the hippest stuff now. You're too hip. You need to build less hip stuff and it'll work.
The choicest hype frameworks right here. I know. See, that's why I usually just stick to stuff that I know, stuff that's boring, stuff that's out of date and
Okay,
not
now
that
try
cool.
just straight up railway login. See what happens.
Okay. Railway login.
There we go.
Press okay, continue in a browser.
This won't show any important info, don't worry.
Okay, cool. What? It definitely doesn't. Let me pull this over onto the screen and show you what it didn't show. Error logging into CLI. Please try again.
I also have to say I love the little like loading spinner that just alternates between different train emojis.
Dude, they got a lot of really nice touches like that.
That is the hype right there. No dice. Try railway login browserless. Okay, we're just hitting everything. Why not? Why not?
Well,
Okay.
that's definitely not a secret or anything like that.
Well, crap. Okay, I don't even know what to do now.
Welcome,
uh,
Ryan. You come at a great time.
Don't worry, this time the other person's thing is broken.
How's it going,
Wow.
Ryan?
Just seeing what's going on.
Oh my gosh. Um, I don't know. I feel like I should probably log out and somehow stream my keys or something like that. Because it says I'm logged in now, but now anyone who has been watching can also log in as me.
Here, could you keep that on the screen a little longer for
Yeah,
me?
I. Ryan, how's it going? Good to see you.
It's going well, thanks.
Good.
California smoke finally left Utah, so thanks for that, everybody from California.
You're welcome.
Also, thanks for the house prices.
Oh,
That's why I
gosh.
left Utah.
Oh, it's so bad out there. Okay. Okay, so I think we're logged in. So what do I? Okay, so I was trying to link, right? Like that's what we were trying to do is link. Mother lover. Not logged in. Railway login. I literally just. Oh, this is the hurt right now. This is the hurt. So, what do we do, Railway fans? We keep diving into this. What's the
Yeah,
story?
so this is where part of like just having different workflows. Like I don't link projects because what I usually use, I just spin up a database and then grab the environment variable. So I've never even done any of this for like the hundreds of times I've used Railway.
Okay. So not linking. So you can create a Railway app and not link anything.
But
I
that's if you're like do like a back end thing. So this is where I'll defer to Alex for this right now.
Okay. I mean, I'm realizing that I need to figure out whatever the hell's going on with my my node npm because this is now day 2 of just like the hard way web development. Oh man. Okay.
This has been a great example of how not to spin up an app.
Yeah, how to like want to and try desperately and then not actually get there.
Hey,
Which
everybody. Sorry, Daisy had a dirty diaper. What I missed?
well, you
I
missed
had
my
my wireless headphones, so I was like, "No, hang on,
you missed my
I'm
keys.
here. I
So
just can't answer."
if you wanted to
Oh,
if you
okay,
wanted to
okay.
create link an app as me or log in as me from the command line, you can do that. But that unfortunately that's about all we've really done.
Yeah.
I wanted
So
to
yeah, this is
Michael's exposed the secrets to everybody.
I know. I have no secrets. Wanted to welcome Burkoner 1, Nate Dunn, and Sergio DXA. Thanks for the follows. Yeah, so what do we do? I'm gonna ask Ryan. Ryan, is what's your favorite way to deploy a remix app right now?
Uh, I don't know. Fly.
Local
I really
host.
like Fly because you actually still get a server instead of all this serverless stuff with cold starts.
Fly is not going to be super simple to set up though. Like you should just stick the sucker on Netlify, honestly.
But we got the
Yeah,
man.
Netlify is pretty easy. Vercel's pretty easy. Vercel dev though, their dev server is so slow. Every request takes like 800 milliseconds, no matter what you're doing.
Oh,
Um,
that's no fun.
Yeah, if you're going to
um,
fastest way
Yeah.
to Hello World, you're not going to be able to beat Netlify.
Okay.
yeah,
Railway would be
Netlify
really good if you
Vercel.
wanted to have that long running server like Fly, but since you can't even
Yeah, I can't really.
Netlify is probably the best bet.
Okay, so are we just
Now, if
deploying
you
the
have
front end to Netlify, or is there like how are you handling the server thing? Do you we
it's a wrapper around AWS, so they actually have, believe it or not, Jamstack has servers.
Yeah,
That's
it's
that
just
hot
using
Ryan Florence
Lambda.
take right there.
Yeah, it's just a lambda.
Okay. Are we all right to pivot to Netlify for now? Just to put something online? I got to get something online by the time that we're done here, or I'm gonna just be real sad the rest of the day.
Netlify it is.
No objections? Okay, let's do it.
I haven't actually deployed anything to Netlify with Remix, so this is going to be
This will be fun. This will be
Logan.
fun for you.
Logan implemented this work for us. Have you ever done Remix init before, or npm init remix before?
npm init. Yeah, we tried on Friday, and it was
That was the whole Friday
a
event.
real bummer.
What? Yeah. So npm init is like crazy. So you mess up once and it's over. So just when you do it, let's use npx or put an at latest on the end of it, and it should work.
Oh. Okay, that's the hot take. That's okay. I mean, we can't really try it again. I mean, I guess we could. Let's see if we can redeem
Wipe it
ourselves.
out.
So,
We haven't done anything with it.
yeah, so npm init. I mean, we
You
already
can always hit push
Do
force.
remix at latest.
okay.
We're
Remix.
actually going to ditch npm init completely before we launch v1 because it's just so I don't know what the word
Yeah,
is.
it was not
Unforgiving.
not fun. So let's
Yeah.
see, npm init remix
Yeah.
latest, and we got to give it a name, right? Or it's going to ask us.
Either way, you can give it one or it'll ask you.
Okay, yeah. I gotta
see if it thinks you're using npm2 again.
This is like the way that I went through school, like grade through high school. It was just like I was just like in pain mode the entire time, and then all of a sudden, like right as we were like right after we had moved on from a subject, like all of a sudden it came into perfect clarity. Would you like to create a React? Create your app. Yes. Whatever. We'll just take the default. No, same. npm less than version 6 is not supported. You're using 2. Why?
Show him, Michael. Show Ryan what version of npm you're using.
6, not 14, not 15. What? I wonder if so you were saying npm init kind of like screws up everything for like now and forever. Is that maybe I'm screwed up now and forever?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Right?
What's
My
what version
computer.
of Node are you on?
What was that? Node?
What version of Node are you on?
God only knows now because we literally installed npm or nvm and Volta. So it's like I don't even know what I'm using right now. 1418.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Yeah, I know.
I just ran it locally and it worked for me.
I know. What the I got to figure out what's going on
I
with.
don't have to do anything about this.
I'm gonna have to just nuke my machine and start over.
npm 7 actually right here.
Yeah.
And Node 15, but let me go to my
So let's
14.
Dockerize Ryan's entire machine, ship it to Michael. We're set.
Well, I haven't done anything on npm init or create remix. I didn't write any of that code.
Dorcheese, thank you for the follow. Oh shoot, did I switch screens somehow? Are you all still seeing my screen? And
In Discord, we are.
I feel like I did something weird.
I can see the Railway app project setup.
Yeah, I think I screwed up the Discord pop out.
Maybe you should reconsider your career path, Michael.
You know, I should. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Have you considered being a music teacher?
Pays really well.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is maybe just the worst ever. All right, so let's move this thing on to Netlify.
That's weird. I just ran all the same things as you on the exact same versions of Node and npm, and it's fine.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
So we already got the repo up though. So if there's just like a netlify.toml already that you can use with Remix. All you gotta do is literally just copy that netlify.toml, put it in that repo, and then that's gonna be the entire thing you're gonna need to do.
Okay, cool. You want to link me to that?
I would also check out the there's a template for Netlify, right, Ryan? So we can do the same thing we did on Friday, where we
Yeah, you could
grab the
fork it.
files.
Yeah.
Well, not even fork it, just grab the files because he's already cloned it to his repo. Or to his
Yeah, so I would
Yeah.
just grab whatever the netlify.toml is for the remix starter.
All right, let's do that. So, I'll just look for a netlify.toml. This one right here?
Yeah,
That's
copy and
Daisy,
paste
sorry.
that entire sucker, stick it on yours, and then that should be a one-click deploy. This is why Netlify.toml and just Netlify in general is such a sweet workflow because they got their configuration as code figured out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
By the way, TIL that you could like search for files that
You're
way on GitHub. I did not know you could do that.
Oh, searching for
you're
files
gonna
on
need
GitHub?
you're gonna need the remix app files and stuff like in the same spots though, like because it has the server handler and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go see what it even.
Yeah, there's more that needs to be done.
Okay.
Can't just do the netlify.toml, but this is a good first step.
Yeah. Why not? Let's give it a try. All right, netlify.toml. I'm going to save this. Okay, so we got to move stuff around. Okay, so we have functions, Netlify functions. So we don't have a functions directory. Do we need that to get started?
Yeah, so we're going to have to set up Remix so that when it builds its files, it puts them in the right place.
Okay, cool. So looking at this folder structure over here, so we got a remix config, and then a remix.
And I would just check out whatever the config is.
Okay, so we're
the
going to go
template.
to our Netlify template. We're going to check out remix config. Okay, what do we got? Pull this up. Let's compare these. So app, we're good there. Public build, we're good there. Build, good there. Okay, so this one, we want to move that up. Kill that. And then
The other's good for when you're using the Netlify
dev. Okay. All right, cool. So that's good. I think we got all that. We'll keep this open for the time being. Make sure that we don't have any additional problems there. And so then,
I would check package.json too.
yeah.
I just pushed up a repo to my personal GitHub that has the output of our Netlify template, so you can double check that too if you want. Yeah, GitHub/Ryan Florence/Netlify -example.
Dash example. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll actually post that in Twitch chat.
You can almost just like clone this and then just move all the files over.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Door Cheese, to Trenched,
True.
and Wing Matt. Thanks for following.
What happened with Railway? Did it work?
Yeah, so okay,
So
I am super confused. I think that there might be something just totally borked with my node environment, which is confusing because I've
Oh no, npm init just messed me up on my template too. So I gotta work this out.
did it.
Yeah.
Are you getting the same
Yeah,
error with
we-
the
we-
node 2 thing or the
Yeah,
npm
we
2?
fixed this bug a long time ago, but it still just hangs on to it. I don't know how.
Yeah. So, okay, question, Ryan. Would that then kind of like confuse other things, like with my Railway install, if
Well,
I'm
I
not
don't
using init?
pretend to understand npm.
Okay. Maybe I just need to like nuke node and npm and then try and start over and see how that goes. Yeah. So, so that was the problem. Is we tried doing the Railway thing and we just couldn't do it. We tried really hard to kind of like go around the different paths, but npm was blocking us. I couldn't log in, couldn't link the app, all that stuff that we needed to do. So we were trying to. We asked Ryan which way we should go, and he said that Netlify is an easy way to start deploying these apps. So we're kind of going that way, and then Ryan just linked us to a export of his own for building to Netlify. So that's where we're at right now. Recap. Yeah. No worries. Okay, so we have so these are the things that we need to do to get started. So Ryan, these instructions can I could probably follow these instructions to take it from here. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Alrighty, let's see.
Oh, sorry. I was talking, but I was muted. Go over to your package JSON. There's one last thing we got to do
Okay, cool.
because of the npm init thing.
Yeah, package JSON.
Down where we've got remix run Netlify, or you don't even have it.
I don't have it. I can find it though in your.
Can you clone my repo, or are you just copying what it has?
I didn't clone it. Should I just?
Oh, okay.
Should I just? I mean, I guess we can just force push it on over to what we had before.
Or whatever you want to do, if you want to like just try to match it all up. But you will need. So the way that Remix works is it's a handler on an existing server. It's not its own server. So we're using Netlify's functions. And so you're going to need down there on line 19, Remix run Netlify. We interpret Netlify's requests into fetch web request objects. So you'll need that line 19.
Gotcha.
Remix run Netlify.
Alrighty. Let's try that. So that was in dependencies.
And for anyone who doesn't know, basically Netlify functions are a wrapper on top of AWS Lambda, so they're like a abstraction on top of just literally spinning this up yourself on AWS, but you don't really get access to your actual Lambda. It's all running through Netlify itself.
Interesting. Cool. Okay, cool. So it looks like we got that. Let's see what we can do.
It's got to be able to
Was that
install now.
Sorry, one more time. Can't hear you.
You ought to be able to npm install now, and it should be fine. Yeah. And then we can probably follow the README.
Hey. Okay. Cool. Oops. Stat us.
One more time.
Oh my gosh.
It said something about a Netlify functions peer dependency up there. So our template would just have this in the package JSON already, but
Gotcha. So I need to add that too.
Well, you already have that. It's the
Yep. This one.
Yeah,
Wait,
there
you
go.
guys pay attention to npm warns?
I know. I totally disregarded it. That was all Ryan.
It's got to run somewhere.
Okay, and then I didn't even think about this. That is an actual dependency, not like a dev dependency.
Yeah, because you're.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, I think we got it now. Okay, so let's add all this. Switch lanes to Remix or to Netlify. All right, let's push that. Let's get it connected to GitHub. I'm going to close out these Railway tabs. I am intent on trying to figure out how to get that set up at one of these days. But let's do this. So npm.
Yeah, I hit up Jake he's the Railway CEO. He'll take a look at the video and see if he can help us out.
Okay. I think it might just be my environment. I'm gonna figure that out today. I've never had any trouble with it.
It sounds like we just like borked it from the beginning because we didn't install it the right way.
Yeah, I think we just got on a bad lane there.
So Michael, you were saying why you like to use boring stuff, but you got a founder of one of these technologies on the line, and then we're emailing the CEO of another. That's kind of cool. You gonna get Jeff Bezos on the line if you're deploying to AWS?
No, not at all.
Probably won't need him though.
I doubt that he would be helpful, but yeah, no, that I do have to say that is the fun thing about being on the bleeding edge, right? You bleed, but you bleed together. Okay, so Netlify. Okay, so we're gonna run Netlify to login. I'm just copy and pasting these because my typing is atrocious today. Just pray that I don't accidentally dox myself somehow.
I just want to say I really like that phrase, Michael. We
What?
bleed, but we bleed together. I like that. I'm gonna steal that.
It's like we're taking a
Sounds unsanitary.
it's like a blood oath where we're just like I don't know, maybe that's a gross thing to talk about. Sorry.
Yeah, I hope we don't bleed into each other's wounds.
Blood.
That would be bad. But otherwise, it sounds very, I don't know.
We're
It's,
very
donating
accurate.
blood.
it sounds
Think
nice.
of it as donating blood.
It definitely sounds like something that like Chance would get a tattoo of in like 6 months' time.
Yeah, tell me what you're gonna get because I will definitely get that tattoo too.
Yeah, that's more like something that 19-year-old Chance would have gotten, like across his chest in a really crazy script font or something,
No regrets.
with X's on either side.
I like how you pronounce it Rograts. I always pronounce it Ragrats. Let's see. What would you like to do? Create this directory to an existing, connect this directory to an existing Netlify site. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. How do you want to link this folder to the site? Use current git remote origin. Yes, I think that's what we want to do. I've never actually used this before, so that's cool. Never used any of this before. So, no matching site. What the?
Yeah, I would recommend going to the Netlify dashboard and linking it that way because you'd be a lot more foolproof doing it just that way because then you can link it and then it'll plug in your build commands because you have a netlify.toml and then just do it that way. Like this is the one of the only times where I don't recommend using a CLI over like a dashboard because Netlify's dashboard is so good and is so foolproof. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna do you right.
Okay, the only thing is, I think, yeah, lunch.dev community, lunch.dev, main is our branch. Okay, so these aren't going to matter because we have it all in netlify.toml, right? So I can just...
Those are from the netlify.toml. It took the netlify.toml and inputted those commands.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
So
cool.
don't change anything.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Perfect.
Yeah, and then you can watch the build as it happens and see it'll tell you if there's any errors and exactly where the errors happen.
Awesome. Okay. Netlify is going to do the npm install when you deploy your app. This template assumes your remix token is available as an environment variable named remix
Like you got
token.
a thing on your dashboard, but is it connected to the Remix app?
Wait, sorry, one more time.
All right, it failed. See where it failed. Because you may have need to put your key in.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's what I'm just reading right now. We need to put the remix token in there. Okay, let's see where it failed. Doop. It's got warnings.
It's the npm RC file.
Wait.
Right there at the bottom.
Yeah. Missing authorization.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the auth token needed in order to access the remix packages.
Right. So we need to put that in our deploy settings, right? Or our keys.
So,
That'll be in our README. I think that was the step you were on.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I jumped the gun there.
And
yeah.
For anyone else watching this in the future, this is also how you would do it with Railway. Put the token in as an environment variable, and then in the npm-rc file, it references that variable instead of having the deploy token, mix token right in there.
Interesting. So I am going to so I'm going to create a local file for this.
No.
Okay.
Go back to the README.
Yeah, I'm going to read it. Okay.
Sorry, am I totally full of crap, Ryan?
Okay.
No, you don't want to actually put your token in there. What are these instructions saying?
So remix token is available as an environment variable named remix token for both npm installs on your computer and Netlify. Open your terminal RC file and add this.
You want to just go into your environment variables in the Netlify dashboard and create a remix underscore token and then paste your token. I think that's what this is saying.
You'll need it locally. You'll need it locally to do an npm install, which already works. So you don't need to make a new file in your app because you already have this as a part of your personal machine's environment. already has a remix token. So you don't need to do anything with the source code in this app. You need to go to step 5 in the README.
Yep. After you've done that,
And step
yep. Open a new.
6. So that's all for local. Number 4 is local npm install, which you already did.
Okay.
So you're already exporting that thing.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So
step 5 is what you need. You need to get that environment variable into Netlify.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll need to tell Netlify to use node 14, as at the time of writing Netlify it uses node 12 by default. Okay, so we're going to copy this command and we're going to effectively set the environment variable. Oops.
This is just setting the runtime for Netlify.
Gotcha.
And you probably still need to link this repo here with Netlify.
Yeah, because you can do this through the Netlify dashboard. You can feed in environment variables also, but now we're going to be going back through the CLI again, so you should probably just do this whole thing then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because we had kind of like skipped over the CLI part to do it in the web, which was nice. But we can also just add this in the web. I mean, we can try it again this way.
Yeah,
so now that we have the project,
use a couple extra instructions to do it through the dashboard. I may add that after this.
Okay, cool. So we have that project. Okay, I don't know. Okay, cool. So I think we're linked. You can now run Netlify CLI commands. Okay, great. So I copied that. I'm going to paste that. Netlify env set AWS Lambda JS runtime Node.js 14.x. Okay, cool. We set that environment variable. Lastly, you need to tell Netlify about your token as well. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and except I don't want to do that. I need to actually paste in my remix token, right?
Docs.
No, that'll work. That's gonna send your token as an environment variable. But yeah, maybe I don't know if it'll echo it out. But
yeah. Okay, so we got.
Yeah, it looks like
it didn't do it.
he doesn't have that set as an environment variable.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step 4.
Okay, so I forget which file that was in. Was that in? It was a dot file,
So here's
right?
a question for you, Ryan. Why is it that you can just set the remix token environment variable, and Netlify knows that that token is used for the npm-rc to get the packages when you run npm install?
Well, our template will have an npm-rc that we need to add. Is what I was just realizing before you asked your question.
So basically, what I was saying before is true. You have to have that npm-rc that has the slot for you to put the token in, just like that. Just what we're seeing on the stream right now.
Yep, that exact thing.
Yeah. So let me get that for you, Michael.
You can go over to my repo, the Netlify example, and look at the npm-rc there.
That's probably easier.
Okay, we got the npm-rc. I thought we set this up the other day. Oh, maybe when we went back and reconfigured everything, we lost it.
We did.
That's what happened. Because I was just looking for it. I was like, where the heck is this thing?
This is a lot of work since your npm just doesn't do what it's supposed to.
It is. Yeah, that's what we were experiencing yesterday. So now this also.
You want to make sure. Oh,
yes. The way that this works is that your npm-rc is saying, hey, if one of these things is looking for a remix run, go to the npm.remix.run registry and use the auth token that has an environment variable of remix token. And you set that on your Netlify build server. So now it'll find it from there.
Gotcha. And so now that we've set that, we're good to go.
Yeah, the build should work.
Because I just pushed that up. So yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Whew. I know. Like, man, when initializers go bad, it's just like cluster. Okay. Let's see. Git. What we add to our git ignore?
Is that a new 60-minute documentary when initializers go bad?
Remix tokens. All right, now that should add a Netlify window around here somewhere. "43 minutes. 43 minutes. I really hope that we get something up here. That'd be really nice.
It's
There it is.
building. Watch the
Building!
build. Click
Building!
where it says building, and you can watch it as it goes on.
Thanks, Ryan and Chance, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys
Click on the
stopping
building.
by.
Let's
Oh
watch
yeah,
the
let's watch
log.
it. Let's watch it build. Let's watch it construct.
Oh,
Looking good so
that's
far.
farther than we went
Looks like it's
before.
up. I think it's up. Yeah.
Boom! Sign
Click
is
preview.
live!
Oh, preview. Let's go. Let's go.
That is the world's happiest sparkle emojis.
It's not the
So
preview.
close.
Go to the actual site.
Oh, go to the
That's what
site.
the site looks like,
Where-
right? That's the correct site. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like, right?
Okay, where is it? Over here. Okay, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
That would be
Aw.
funny if that was just actually the site.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my
And we've got two of our remix friends in the group here. Like, we can make this happen. The remix Hello World is just the Netlify
It's-
404.
that would be
That's part of the generator.
Let's talk about this.
wonderful joke.
What are you talking about? It is working. It looks perfect.
You click back to our site. What happens when you do that?
Okay, back to our site. So let's see, what's this URL? Okay. Let's see what happened.
So it's entirely possible we've got something misconfigured.
What?
I should
No
say
way.
so.
Here's what I would do.
It
Here's what I would
all-
do.
we did it perfectly, I'm sure.
Okay.
Go back to your computer terminal
Yes.
and run npm run build.
Okay.
And let's see what it spits out.
Awesome. I like this. That's a good. Ooh. Error.
That's a Volta error. That's
Mother lover.
Michael, after
Oh.
the issues you were
if
having
you don't
last
have
week,
your
and I-
remix
Your
token.
remix token got borked.
It's your remix token isn't in your environment.
Oh,
so
right,
you
right,
just have
yeah,
to
yeah.
add that to your environment.
Okay, cool. How do I do that?
Back to step 4 of the README.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. Add tokens to my environments. Let's see. So, but I can do that.
It's in step 4 of the README.
Yep. Read me. All right.
If we just do these in order.
Maybe if we just read the readme, it would have worked.
No, we're developers. We don't do that.
Reading readmes? Come on. Okay. Let's see. Where's the best place to get this? I got this in my npm.
Oh, we read the code.
Oh no, I don't have it in my. All right, back to remix run. Oh my gosh, this is just welcome to pain mode with Chan
Michael,
and
just
That's how
Discord
you get the
crew.
gain.
Hard gains,
Then-
hard pain, hard gains. Okay, I can never remember how to source something, so I'm just opening up a new tab.
Okay, so you got to put it inside of your npmrc file, not your npmrc, your zshrc file.
Wasn't that what the export thing
Or-
did?
No, that doesn't put it in there for you. You got to put that in there.
Okay. I'm gonna open this elsewhere because God knows what's in there. Let's see. I'm gonna open up in Vim. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Vim, ZSHRC. I never touch this stuff. Oh, there's some fresh Volta action in there. Okay, now it's coming back to me. Got to put it in the RC file.
This is kind of a real world streaming, right? Like this is what happens to us developers every day, not what is curated in those videos.
That's why I do this. Pain
It's-
mode.
It's too real.
Pain mode. Yeah, I could do
Well,
that.
nobody on the team ever wants to bootstrap the app. We have to make a new app.
I could do the nice version. Everything's gonna look great, but this is more fun. This is what it's really like, right? Okay. Let's see. Tab that should source. What command was I running? Run build. Further. All right, cool. And then what's the command for serving what we build? Is it just
Like dev or
okay? So we have build.
What we want to do is look at the build output to make sure that it matches what we tell Netlify in netlify.toml.
Oh,
So,
gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Go into
So
netlify.toml.
yep. Sorry. Okay.
So when we're deploying, it expects. Nope, that's not being listed here. The functions are supposed to be in netlify slash functions.
Yeah, so we have
publishes in public, I guess.
Netlify functions server build with this stuff, and then public build.
So that's the problem. Is
it's in build.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
There's two builds. There's the server build and there's the browser build. So that function server build should be there. That's correct.
Right. But the public build folder has the index.html, but Netlify is looking for the index.html in. Well, I suppose there isn't an index built by the server.
There isn't, right? It's a server.
Right.
So you're saying we need to change this path?
Well, I just got one live from scratch by following the README and the remix template. I don't know what to tell you, Michael.
I mean, we
that's
didn't.
a good question, though.
Okay, sorry.
Go
back
ahead. Really quick.
In where? To the code?
To the code, because the redirect is redirecting everything to .NET/Netlify/function/server.
Yeah,
okay.
Because, yeah, exactly.
Right here.
But index.js file is in Netlify function server build. So shouldn't that be redirecting everything to Netlify function server build?
Is that the config from the template?
I don't know.
Oh wait, there's also these. Okay, does this make a difference? These headers for like build star. Does that change anything?
I think that just caches the static assets.
Gotcha.
That are
in the public directory. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
So there is a Netlify functions index.js, not in build. If you scroll up, like close.
I don't have one. This is all collapsed.
No.
That's it. We didn't bring everything over from the Netlify template.
Yeah, go look at my repo. It's got
got the repo over.
File in there. So that's the actual. The way this works is the index.js is an actual file that gets deployed that runs right server side, and then the server build folder in here is Remix's bundled server build that the index.js brings in. So
okay,
so that's exactly the same. What you're looking at right now, Michael, is exactly
that one's the same. Yeah.
So you want to go to Netlify function server.
Okay, Netlify function server index.
Grab that index.js.
I gotta grab this. Gotcha.
Yes. So this pulls in the Remix build and says, "Hey, run this function." It's
not there, Michael.
Yep.
Not there.
I know it. How do I?
In the server.
In the server.
So right click on where the server is.
Yep. Okay. Server.
Not there, Michael. Not there.
Right. You said
where it says Netlify functions server.
Oh,
right there. Yes, right there.
There's too many servers. Okay, got it. Index.js.
Netlify function server, Michael. Jeez.
Netlify function server. Okay, we got it.
I don't know what that root server folder is. You might want to delete it to not confuse yourself further.
Well, you probably want to change your
with the
that one. Delete that.
Hit ignore as well. Get rid of the
just delete
build assets that are in Netlify/server/build.
Well, that server/build shouldn't ever exist. We don't ever build there with the Netlify template.
Oh well, it does exist. So
well, no, but because we built it locally, right? So like what Alex is saying was we just want to not ever see these locally or to hide them locally.
Yeah,
we want to get rid of them. We don't want to push them to GitHub.
Right.
And they would never get built there. Like those assets go into Netlify function server build, not root server build. Like
right. No,
you ran command.
So Ryan, the reason that server/build is there is because we've taken a previous template where that was the build output and we've changed it into a Netlify template. That's what's going on.
Yeah. So the only thing that should be in here. Okay. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna delete the two things that shouldn't be here, and then I'm going to add the file that should be here, but without all of the build stuff, all of the stuff that got built. And then that's kind of talking that goes back to like what Ryan's saying, right? Of like this, we would never see this locally.
Yeah, if you use the Netlify template, you would never have that root server build directory.
Sure. This one right here.
Right. Yeah. That
Okay.
that would never exist with the Netlify template.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna delete that. Was that in there? Okay, cool.
There's also a good lesson in that when you're using templates, you should just fork the template and just go straight from that.
Yeah.
And use the README in order.
Really, what's going on is it's quite simple. It's we build the assets into the server build, and then an actual source file requires it. That's it for the backend.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make a new file. So it's gonna be Netlify functions server index. Okay. Oop, that's a directory. Okay. Index.js. We're gonna copy this. All right. So do this. That was the only thing, Alex, right, that needed to be added?
That's correct.
Okay.
It should work now.
Famous
Handler,
last
whatever.
words.
Okay. Let's push this up. See what we got.
Are we gonna put some bets on this thing?
I bet changing my username to whatever you want for a week that it'll work.
Also, thanks for the follow, B. Crumpton. B. Crumpton. Yeah.
I know that guy.
Yeah. Who is it?
He's a former colleague of mine. Seen the stream?
Yeah. Or was at least on Twitch. Just followed us.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Nice.
He's also a fellow musician, plays drums. He's pretty solid drummer. Hey, Brandon, if you're listening, what's up?
Nice.
I'm over in Discord, so I don't know if he's. You said he's on Twitch.
Yeah.
Good dude.
I'll pass anything along.
Yeah, everybody go say hey to B Crump. He's a good guy.
B Crump. All right. Waiting. Oh, I should probably let's go to this wait. Published? Is that what our shot was?
We're done.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Check it out.
Oh wait, that's the preview deploy. I don't want to go there. I want to go to Ha!
Okay, somebody owes me a changed Discord username.
I didn't actually take you on the bet. I just said who wants to.
You're all cowards.
Wait, what? Change Discord? What?
I bet that if it worked, if it didn't work, I would change my Discord username to something, whatever they want.
Sultry.
But nobody took me on the bet, so.
I was gonna say I'll get one of those emo script tattoos if this thing launches. So I'm glad I didn't actually commit to that.
Do you say emo script tattoos?
Yeah. Go check the Discord chat. I've been popping in
I guess Michael
screenshots.
probably has not been following the Discord chat.
Oh my
More
gosh.
important things.
Yeah. My heart has been sinking as I just break Ryan's heart. Just
we
with
bleed together.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
that sucker is deployed.
Hey,
That's on the internet.
got it.
Yeah.
I'm making Ryan so sad right now.
It's so funny because I've been watching this with an eye for like I have maybe a stream arranged about Remix. I'm looking at this going like, this is gonna work, right?
Oh, it's totally gonna work. You know what though? It's just my notes
following
screwed up
readme.
everything.
Yeah,
This
by
would
following readmes and cloning templates instead of like DIYing. Yeah.
Just make sure Michael's not your guest.
Don't
his
worry,
environment
Michael's
is
staying
bored.
very far away from this stream.
It's almost like someone painstakingly created that starter and wrote a README on purpose.
Never
And if you just
shall
copy and
thy
paste CLI things, it'll work.
never shall thy Volta setup grace the remix setup on my machine. It has to work.
Actually, this is
You'll
kind of the
be fine,
trouble for
Ben.
it, 'cause the goal is you can deploy anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And so we've got this abstraction where Remix just understands the web fetch API requests and responses. It doesn't know AWS or Netlify's version of it or Vercel or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have these little adapters that say, okay, I'm going to interpret a Netlify request and then send it through the Remix app. So to deploy anywhere, there's always going to be some configuration. And so that's why we got the templates so that you don't have to put your files in the right place. We did it for you.
Yeah. I wish that my machine was in a place where it could have honored that template. So I'm curious, Ryan, if do these exist somewhere public, the adapters, just in case, someone's got like some wild Netlify foo and knows how to build these types of things, or is it kind of is it all in the Remix org right now?
Yeah, it's in the Remix org. You're not gonna you might need to write your own adapter if you're trying to deploy somewhere that we don't have an adapter yet.
Yeah.
But really, it's just right there. You can see it on there, line 3.
Yep.
Create request handler. That returns a function that then Netlify understands. Right, Netlify is going to send some arguments to this function that we returned.
Yep.
And so all we do is we look at their stuff, like, all right, what's the URL? It's like rec.raw URL. And we're like, all right, what are the headers? It's rec.headers. And then we turn them into a web fetch request, like you're familiar with in the browser.
Yeah.
And that's all that this create request handler is really doing, is it's taking a Netlify request, turning it into a fetch request. And then we call build, that's your actual Remix app, built into a single module. So Remix at the end of the day is just a function. Like, it's a functional thing where you pass a request, a fetch request in.
Yep.
It's going to do a bunch of stuff and then return HTML back to you. And that's kind of all it is.
Gotcha.
And so then you'll have to interpret a web response into a Netlify response. But generally, you don't have to write an adapter like that.
Okay. Now, one thing that I'm kind of curious about is that, so since we're doing the Netlify route now, or that's what we have hooked up, maybe I can fix my node and we can try it again on Railway or whatnot. Is there anything that's like more difficult to do than if we just kind of like had access to like a long running, server or whatnot?
I mean, that's kind of a big conversation. That's like serverless versus server full, right?
Okay, cool.
But as far as Remix is concerned, no, it doesn't care. You just like it really, to me, it has to do with where your persistent data is.
Okay.
Serverless sometimes, depending on how much traffic you get, it might be like making a bunch of database connections, where a long running app is just going to make the one.
Yeah, you need RDS proxy for something like that.
Yeah, so it's just those kind. Or do you have an in-memory cache of something that like an LRU cache of a calculation you do a lot, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to mess with Redis, I don't want to mess with some other persistent storage, I just want to use some memory.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do that with serverless, but it's going to cost a lot more probably to have a long-running app, because then you got to pay for a bunch more stuff.
For sure.
As far as Remix is concerned, no, it doesn't care. Like I said, it's just a function that takes web requests and returns web responses.
Okay.
What happens in between is just totally up to you.
Up to us, up to me. There's probably better hands to be into than mine, but
I was gonna say that might be a bad idea from what I've seen for the last 10 minutes.
I've totally ruined my chances of ever working with Ryan. There was this, I think, allure that he had of what I was capable of, and that's just been shattered in the last hour. So I
would just send you a machine that's ready to go.
I'm super glad that you were all able to see the
Oh, you need to upgrade your node version? We'll do that for you.
Just send your whole machine. We'll do it. Just take a week off.
Updating node versions as a service. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. You know what?
I was curious, Ryan. I had a question for you. Like, because you're doing all that magic stuff behind the scene with Netlify, are you subject to them just like changing that under the hood on you, and you having to scramble, or is that like public? I don't know.
Uh, I don't suspect they're gonna like that'd be a huge breaking change for them too. So anyone who's using Netlify function,
Yeah, they
if,
would break a million sites at once.
yeah,
Yeah,
There's no
sweet.
way. Yeah.
and honestly, the Netlify adapter and the I don't know if you know what Architect is. If you go to arc.codes, we have an adapter for them too.
Yeah, it's Brian
Um,
LaRue's thing. It's like super sweet. It's an
it's
even more
cool.
terse abstraction on top of Lambda.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is also wrapping Lambda, and these two templates, the Netlify template and the Architect template, they are or not template adapter, they're almost the same thing
Okay.
because neither one of them really made very many changes to what AWS Lambda is handing to you. So
Okay.
they both stuck really closely to Lambda, so I don't suspect they would change it.
Yeah.
I know arc.codes would never change it. I know he's got a couple APIs that he hates, but he's like, but it made it and we'll support it forever.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
although
sure.
I will say, as someone who's used Arc a lot, you would have hit a lot of the same sort of startup issues trying to get this going.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what I'm learning now, like right now, is that I think it'd be super fun. I mean, obviously, like Node just like kneecapped us, but it would be fun to just go through all of these and just kind of figure these out and play with them and kind of discover the subtle differences. I
You know
really
What I do for a living.
What's interesting in the context of Remix is that right now our code is closed source. So in order for npm install to work on any of these servers, we immediately force you into learning how to do environment variables. That's the whole that's the hard thing about deploying a Remix app right now is you immediately have to deal with server-side environment variables, which is kind of cool because you're going to need them anyway.
Yep.
But we will at V1, we're going to have a free version of Remix. Don't have a bunch of details on what the licensing is going to look like that, but there will be a way to use it without a token.
Sweet.
Which will greatly simplify all of this stuff. You're still going to need your Netlify toml to point to the right directories and Remix to build to the right directories, but the whole environment dance and npm installs failing probably won't be happening for people.
Nice. Haguna Matata is
Maybe.
extremely excited about that in on the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. I mean, it does kind of like add that extra step, so it'll be nice not to have to do that. Has that been a pain for people?
On it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, you know what? I feel like I'm probably about good. That was extremely stressful. Getting through, getting it up on the internet. And it just
It's there though.
it's there.
Did it.
It's there. So it's there. So now
Stand for the win.
now, I mean, honestly, like at some point, I might just force push Ryan's GitHub example to launch.dev just so we don't have any other issues. But who knows? It's
I think it's. I mean, if it's up there and running, I think it's probably got all the right stuff.
cool. Ryan, thanks for jumping in and helping us figure out what I was doing wrong all this time. Cool. Is that are we good to go? I feel good.
Good job.
No.
And then yeah, I guess the biggest thing is I think probably next time we'll look into like kind of Netlify functions maybe and see kind of like what that would look like to incorporate some of that type of stuff, and if we can take this the places that we want to kind of using the Netlify function. So anyway, I'm gonna hang out on call, but I'm gonna kill this stream. So if you're here, thank you so much for showing up. I am glad that you suffered with us. I hope that it was entertaining for you to just see Ryan's countenance fall over my potential. And then yeah, I'm just really excited that you're here. Thanks for the follows. If you're interested in more stuff where we just kind of like get hurt by the web, this is your place to do it. So follow, and I think we're gonna do another stream on Wednesday. Thanks for being here. We'll see you later.